Hello, and welcome to episode 3 of Inside the Black Box. Today, I'm going to do a component and some enumerations. So up here at the top, I'm going to make some more global variables. Yay! Public enum. Let's do main game, I guess. Change any of these whatever I want to. I'm gonna have intro. Select menu. New game. Continue. Oh, yeah, continue. And exit. That should be good. Now I'm going to do public enum for new game. Nah. Let's do one for, well, hold on while I think of a name. There we are. That's a good enumeration name. For now, we'll just have travel and fight. And those will have their own enumerations and so on and so forth. This is kind of like our menu. Oh yeah, one more thing. Public main game. Main game. And you know what? I'll just use in-game for now. I'm not sure how advanced I really want it. Oh, no. Yeah. Alright, I'm going to make that equal to... Alright, fine, I do need it. Ah, no I don't. There we go. I'll just do that for now. There. Right, so I'm just going to phase this out for a moment. It's a good idea to comment out your code if you're not using it rather than get rid of it, because if you do need to go back and you've saved and closed it out, you pretty much don't have a choice. Alright. Now go to initialize. Actually, I'm going to get rid of this here. And put it down here. I can't spell components for some reason. Alright, components. I have no components to add, so let's go make one. Go over to last infection, add new item, game component. I'm going to call this travel. Give it a moment. There we go. Now, one thing you must do in every component you make is add drawable. Yes, that's good. Drawable right there. It's the child of game, so that means when it runs that we won't really need much code. From my understanding of it, it's like inheritance, I suppose. Keeps all your code from getting clunky. Look, public override void update. Oops. We need a public override. And I'm going to go to draw. There we are. Now, if I remember correctly, I do not need a sprite batch dot begin here. I can just draw. Not sure if I need any fonts. I think this allows me. Yep. All right. See what I did? Oh shoot! What is it called? I forget the technical term. Hold on a minute. Alright, I'm pretty sure I'll comment what I'm doing here. But that allows you to get variables, public variables, from inside game 1. Which I'm not going to use yet. But now that I have travel, this will allow me to easily switch traveling on and off, because the character will either be traveling or fighting. It's not an action RPG or whatever, it's text-based, so I can afford to do that. Travel. I'm going to be really inventive with naming games, so I'm going to call it Travel. Travel is equal to new travel. And then I think, yeah, game? No, game 1? No. Shoot. This. I can't go without this. It's impossible to go without this. This. Maybe the pun will make it stick in your head. Can't go without this. I'm going to use only game 1 to switch between my other game components. This will be for flexibility and reuse and blah blah blah, but I'll keep sprite batch begin and end. I'm going to take info and move it over to travel. Alright, sorry to be doing that off screen, but I changed my mind. Instead, I'm going to keep info in game 1. Because most likely, I'll be using it in both travel and battle. But I'll probably have a boolean in here that will tell me against the 2. So I'm just going to fire this up. Look, I did game 1, game, in these parentheses, .info. I made info a public method. Of course, you don't see font anymore because, and this is important, anything you want to come up before the game starts, you have to initialize right here. If you don't initialize it, you may get trouble. Lots of trouble. Please use initialization. It's there for a reason. It's important. Alright, there's one more additional thing we've got to use, and that is travel dot enabled is equal to true, because it's when it starts out it's always false. Oh, initialize first. Travel dot initialize. There we go. And then enabled, that means that our current component is running. Go over to travel, and it should do info, initialize. I've got nothing to initialize because everything's already initialized in game 1. So now to run this and see if it works. What do you know? You do need sprite batch begin and end for this. That kind of sucks, but it was only expected. And here, it really shouldn't though. Hold on, I don't put beginning and end there. So I have it in travel. Let me see. Something's not right here. I don't recall my first game creation having to make everything, shoot, what's it called? Global. That work? Alright, let's try it now. Et voila, it works. And it's running, so if I were to turn travel off or discard it, the game would still be running, and yeah, the game would still be running, but we wouldn't be traveling. Right now, this isn't even close to what I originally considered traveling. This had like cool areas you could go to, places to discover. And that's doing your own component. So normally, right about now, I would have a variable for travel all by itself and store it as a variable, but I'm not sure if I want to save space or just keep going into game for the data. I think I'll just do this. No, not doing skills yet. So once again, I did something different here. I'm going to do, I forgot, when I wanted to stay added, I had to add the equal sign. Or I'm pretty sure how that works. So I'm just going to boot this up first. It's going to be wrong because I didn't add HP and energy. And there we go. That's looking better. I changed the number from 30 to 20, so we'd have more play space. I might want a little bit more to the left. And probably in the upper right, left-hand corner. Alright, here we go. We got HP, MP. That should actually be energy. Maybe I'll change it to mana power. But we have the name, HP, MP, and his stats all ready to go. That means it's usable for the next section. I will be constructing the traveling menu, where first I'll have a list of things to go through, like searching, fighting, exploring, etc. And then items and weapons after that, skills, and then our first fight. Thank you for watching this episode of Inside the Black Box. Until next episode, see ya.